Oh no, not more rain. Maybe it's gonna rain forever.
Well, it can't rain all the time. The Earth has a limited amount of water that can become rain.
It seems like all of the rain in the sky should have fallen out of the sky by now.
Well, on really stormy days or weeks, it may feel that way, but actually, there's a cycle of how the rain, snow, or any other type of precipitation falls from the sky.
A cycle? Precipitation?
Well, a cycle is a pattern that repeats itself over and over in a specific order. And rain is one type of precipitation and is part of something we call the water cycle.
Water cycle. Oh, my teacher mentioned the water cycle. I think she said there are 4 main parts to it.
Yep, the water cycle can be described as a 4-step process that tells the journey that water takes as it circulates from the land to the sky and back to the land again. Imagine your duck friend there were to ride on a molecule or drop of water.
Now that looks good.
We'll begin the water cycle with something that is called evaporation. Evaporation is when the sun's energy heats up water in oceans, lakes, or rivers enough to turn it into vapor or steam. Even water within plants, trees, and the land can contribute to the water that evaporates up into the sky. This steam rises in the air.
So that's how water gets back into the sky.
The steam that evaporated eventually collects in the sky and cools. When it cools, it turns back into liquid form. This process is called condensation. This condensed water in the air forms clouds in the sky.
Cool. Then what happens next in the cycle?
Next is precipitation. Precipitation is when there is so much water that has condensed that the air cannot hold it anymore. The clouds get heavy and the water falls back to Earth in some form, such as rain, snow, or hail.
I've heard of it raining cats and dogs, but never ducks.
Well, the last stage of this water cycle, called collection, is when the water that falls ends up back on the Earth. As water collects, it may land back in the oceans, rivers, and lakes, or it may end up on the land. And that's it. As more water gets evaporated, the cycle starts over again and again and again.
I see. This cycle is how more water gets back in the sky so it can rain again.
Yes, and the water cycle is an important process for all of life on Earth.
Including ducks?
Yes, including ducks.